When I was younger, my dad was an addict. He actively used for several years of my life, so there was a lot of chaos in my house. I think at about the age 13, I started socially using drugs and alcohol, and it later progressed. I then started using drugs and alcohol to suppress feelings and to deal with, problems that I was having.
When I was about 16, my grandmother died. She had MS when I was growing up, so I took care of her a lot. My grandpa worked to provide for her. So when she died and I got my driver's license, I started drinking a lot. Drank through high school, throughout the Army. And then when I got home from the Army in 2012, I started using methamphetamines, pills.
In my teenage years, I did drugs for fun because it was a good time. But as I became older, it became more of a struggle because that's when the fun started going away, consequences started catching up with me, family disowned me, criminal charges started piling up. That's when I call it a struggle because then it wasn't fun. Now it was serious.
In 2012, after I started using meth, my grandparents were on vacation in California. And they were there for 3 months, and they let me stay at their house after I got home. I robbed the farm, basically. I mean, I sold everything from tractors, cars, jewelry, everything. Trashed the house. So they came home and I got caught. Went to court, pleaded down to 2 counts of receiving stolen property, and they suggested I do drug treatment court, and I had no idea what it was. I took the plea because I wanted to avoid prison.
What led me to treatment court, to meeting Mr. Matt Oren, was a felony DWI. But what made it a felony was so many that I had accumulated throughout the years. It was my 4th one. I was given an option, either go to prison or go to DWI court.
I had lost all hope at being a successful human being, and I knew that there were going to be a lot of requirements, a lot of restrictions, a lot of reporting. I had never been able to maintain, anything that strict at any time in my life, and so I was terrified.
Being an alcoholic, you're also a manipulator, and it just kind of comes with it. And I thought, okay, well, if I go to prison, then I will be out quickly. And when I say quickly, it's I think 120 days. And I thought, okay, so maybe I can manipulate the system or manipulate myself or whatever. And that was an option for me to drink sooner rather than the 18-month long program that is DWI court.
Well, I messed up for about the first 6 to 8 months, and then finally I had a motion to terminate. I don't know, it scared me, I guess, because I was going to go to prison.
The treatment support team and my recovery network are the ones that carried me through this. On the days that I didn't believe in myself or I didn't believe that I can, they helped me. They walked me through it. They were by my side. They had resources for me. If I fell, they told me to get up and try it again.
I'd always just kind of went to court on petty charges, and you just see the prosecutor in passing and you think of these people as monsters or that they're out to get you. But once you get to see them month after month or every 2 weeks or whatever your case may be, you see that that wasn't the case at all.
The 12-step program I'm in really helps. That's where I get my recovery for the most part. And then my probation officer, even though I'm only supposed to see her once a month, I still go about every 2 weeks because that's just something I do for my recovery.
I amaze myself every day. I am a better mother than I ever thought I could be. I'm a better friend. I'm a better employee. I'm a business owner. The success, wow, it leaves me speechless. It really does.
I feel again. It's, you know, I used to feel numb, so I didn't really feel any emotion. After being in recovery for a little bit, I started going back to church. I got saved. You know, God has a big part in my life today. My wife and my daughter.
So I'm going to try not to start crying. But I'm a mom, and it is beyond my wildest dreams to be able to say that and not have shame attached to it. Being a mom or being a parent, loving someone without hurting them is a gift. And, you know, drugs and alcohol don't fit in with that picture, and it's just a simple fact.
When I was in my active addiction, I had nobody. I was alone. I felt very empty inside, no support team, and constant struggle with myself. So today I don't so much have that struggle with myself. I believe in myself. My team of people, my support system, they've helped me do that.
Up until 4 or 5 years ago, you know, my life was mainly, I depended on everyone else to make things happen, but one thing that recovery has done for me is that I can do those things for myself.
My advice to anyone coming into treatment court is it's okay to be afraid. Just go in with an open mind, go in willing, go in honestly, show up, even if you're scared. This team is here to help you more than you know, and they can help you succeed.
There's help for something everywhere, no matter what the problem or situation is.
I believe that every person on this planet is worth it. Every person on this planet deserves to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm a good mom, I'm a good dad, I'm a good daughter. And so that's what I can say today, and that's a feeling that you can't measure. And I believe that everyone should be able to say that at least once in their life. And so if you're thinking about it, know this, there's going to be some hard days. But you have to reach a point in your life where you need to make a choice. And it's all about an effort. You have to make the effort to be better. You have to make the choice, am I going to be what others deserve? And they do.